Did you know that there is an ancient civilization that still surprises the world today with its incredible advancements? We're talking about the Maya, a culture that achieved spectacular development in astronomy, architecture, mathematics, and more. In this video, we will show you 25 incredible things about the Mayans that continue to amaze historians, archaeologists, and all those interested in history. If this is your first time on the channel, subscribe now so you don't miss any important content about the darkest chapters of our history. The mystery of their disappearance. One of the greatest mysteries of the Maya civilization is their sudden disappearance. Despite their great peak around the year 900 AD, many of their cities were abandoned. Scientists still debate whether the reason was a devastating drought, war, or some type of internal crisis. What is certain is that to this day, the exact reason remains unknown, which continues to astonish experts and curious minds. The Maya calendar. The famous Maya calendar is one of the most precise of antiquity. The Mayans were able to predict eclipses and planetary movements with impressive accuracy. Although some believed the world would end in 2012, the calendar simply marked the end of a cycle, not the end of the world. Hieroglyphic writing. The Maya writing system is one of the most complex of the ancient world. They used a hieroglyphic system composed of more than 800 different symbols. What is fascinating is that much of these hieroglyphs have been deciphered, allowing experts to read ancient Maya texts that reveal surprising details about their history and beliefs. Impressive architectural pyramids. The Maya pyramids are not only impressive for their size but also for their architectural precision. The Pyramid of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza, for example, is perfectly aligned with the equinoxes, so on these days, it seems like a serpent descends its stairs. Coincidence? I don't think so. Cities hidden under the jungle. Despite centuries of exploration, there are still many Maya cities buried under the dense tropical jungle. Using modern technologies like LiDAR, archaeologists have begun to discover unknown structures, revealing that the Maya were even more numerous and advanced than previously thought. Their advanced understanding of astronomy. The Maya dedicated much of their lives to studying the skies. Thanks to their advanced astronomical knowledge, they were able to build calendars and temples aligned with the movements of the stars. Their observatories, such as the one at Uxmal, are evidence of their deep understanding of the cosmos. Human sacrifice and its religious importance. Although it may seem gruesome by modern standards, human sacrifice played a crucial role in Maya religion. They believed that human blood fed the gods and ensured the fertility of the earth. This ritual, though terrifying, shows the deep commitment they had to their beliefs. The ball game. The Maya ball game was much more than a sport. It had a profound religious significance. This symbolic game, where players used their hips to hit a heavy rubber ball, represented the struggle between good and evil. In some cases, the losing team was sacrificed in honor of the gods. Mathematical knowledge. The Maya were not only great astronomers but also brilliant mathematicians. They developed the concept of zero long before the Europeans. This advance allowed them to perform extremely precise calculations, which were essential for their astronomy and architecture. Cacao, sacred food. The Maya were the first to cultivate cacao and considered it a divine food. In fact, cacao seeds were used as currency and for religious rituals. Today, millions of people enjoy chocolate, but few know that we owe it to this ancient civilization. The cenotes, doors to the underworld. Cenotes were not only natural water deposits for the Maya, but they also played a fundamental role in their religious worldview. These wells were considered entrances to Xibalba, the Maya underworld. In several of them, offerings, jewels, and even human remains have been found, suggesting that cenotes were used for sacrifices to the gods of the underworld. The incredible city of Tikal. Tikal, located in present-day Guatemala, is one of the most impressive Maya cities in the world. Its enormous temples, some up to 70 meters tall, dominated the jungle landscape and showcased the grandeur of this civilization. It was an important political and economic center as well as a religious city. Today, it remains an important archaeological site where discoveries continue to show how advanced this civilization was. The Bonampak murals. In the ancient city of Bonampak, archaeologists found one of the most fascinating works of pre-Columbian mural art. The paintings that cover the walls of its temples depict with incredible detail battles, ceremonies, and sacrifices. What is amazing is that the colors have remained vibrant despite being over 1,000 years old. Advanced agriculture. Despite living in a challenging jungle environment, the Maya developed incredibly sophisticated agricultural methods. They implemented terrace systems and irrigation canals, which allowed them to cultivate on mountainous terrain and control water efficiently. Crops like corn, beans, and chili peppers were staples in their diet. The social class system. Maya society was structured hierarchically. At the top was the king, or Ajah, who was considered a representative of the gods on earth. Below him were the nobles, priests, and warriors, followed by the artisans and farmers. This social organization allowed for an efficient distribution of power and knowledge. The lost city of Mirador. The Mirador, located in the Guatemalan jungle, is one of the oldest and largest cities of the Maya world. Although it was discovered in the 20th century, its exploration is still ongoing. This city, inhabited long before the peak of other Maya cities like Tikal, had impressive monuments, such as the La Danta Pyramid, one of the largest built by the Maya. Mirador is proof that the Maya civilization began to flourish much earlier than initially believed. Use of natural medicine. The Maya were masters in the use of medicinal plants. They developed an extensive knowledge of the healing properties of hundreds of plant species, which they used to treat various ailments, from infections to fractures. Among their common remedies was the use of guaiacán for respiratory issues and chaya, a plant with anti-inflammatory properties. Astronomy and prophecy. The Maya believed that the movements of the stars influenced events on Earth. Thanks to their advanced astronomical knowledge, they were able to predict natural phenomena like eclipses and used this information to make prophecies. Although the most famous prophecy, the supposed end of the world in 2012, was misinterpreted, the Maya handled a complex cycle of time that included periods of renewal and transformation. The city of Palenque. Palenque is famous for being one of the most sophisticated cities of the Maya world. In addition to its impressive architecture, what really stands out is the Temple of the Inscriptions, where the sarcophagus of King Pacal the Great was found. The sarcophagus lid, decorated with intricate reliefs, has been the subject of multiple theories, including extraterrestrial origin. Jade masks. Jade was considered a sacred material by the Maya, and their funeral masks are one of the greatest expressions of their art. These masks, made with small pieces of jade assembled together, were used in the burials of kings and nobles to ensure their passage to the afterlife. The most famous is the Mask of Pacal, found in Palenque, which realistically represents the face of the king. The most complete writing system in America. The Maya writing system is the most advanced and complete on the American continent. The Maya used a glyph system that included both logograms, symbols representing sounds, and syllabograms. The influence of Teotihuacan. Despite their cultural independence, the Maya received influence from other Mesoamerican civilizations, especially Teotihuacan. This relationship is evident in the architectural and artistic similarities between the two cultures. It has even been suggested that Teotihuacan may have had direct influence over the politics of some Maya cities like Tikal. Nature-based religion. The religion of the Maya was deeply connected with nature. They believed that everything in the natural world had a divine representation. The sun, the moon, the rain, and corn, among others, were considered gods that influenced daily life. These gods required constant rituals and offerings to maintain the balance of the cosmos and ensure the prosperity of the community. Maya ceramic art. Maya ceramics were not only functional but also a form of artistic expression. In their pots, plates, and figurines, the Maya depicted scenes of daily life, myths, and religious rituals. Many pieces were decorated with vibrant colors and fine details, demonstrating the high level of skill of their artisans. Their legacy lives on. Despite the fall of their great cities, the legacy of the Maya continues to live on in the indigenous communities that still inhabit Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. The Maya language is still spoken, and many of their traditions have been preserved over the centuries. Their culture, which once dominated much of Mesoamerica, still has an impact today. If you've made it this far, you've learned something new with our stories. Subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Together, we can discover and remember the truths that history often tries to hide.